No reason why both can't be true.
And guess what? My camera's recording, so they heard you say that you.
So keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night.
Hey everyone, it's Nicole from Nicole Loves Nails. Welcome to my channel. There is chaos in today's video. So today is day one in me reorganizing my nail polish collection. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I'm really hoping that I can kind of speed through it, but I know that's not going to be the case. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Nicole. I make nail polish related content, usually swatch videos, sometimes nail art, but I've been putting off reorganizing my nail polish collection since 2021, I think was the last time I did an organization. So today I'm going to be starting with my China Glaze collection, which is one of the brands that I have the most of. I do think that it is likely the brand that I do actually have the most polishes of. Let me show you all my current setup so we can kind of figure out what we're doing today. So hold on, let me just take this off the tripod. So this is my nail room. That's where I do my makeup. And then over here is like where I get everything done. So I store all of my nail polish in these Helmer units. I have 7 over here and I have 7 over there on that wall. And then like this is where I take all of my photos and do my videos, and then these are things that I'm planning on reviewing. Okay, so the current game plan for the nail polish reorganization, I am planning on getting all of my mainstreams sorted. I'm currently thinking 3 Helmers I should dedicate to mainstreams because China Glaze alone is going to take up a full Helmer and maybe a little bit more, probably a little bit more, just to account for space for growth. So another thing that I'm planning on doing is updating my spreadsheet so I actually see which polishes I have. I would like to actually know how many polishes I have, so this is going to take a long time. I've been talking for 5.5 minutes now. So yeah, I'm gonna reposition the tripod so that you all can see what I'm doing.
I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot.
You need to know one thing about me. I love making my life difficult. So instead of just having like time lapse with some nice music, I'm also going to be doing some voiceovers. I'm also going to be answering some Q&A questions that you all had asked me to answer. This question is, how do I organize my polishes? I've kind of changed up how I organize my polishes over the years. Before I started swatching and blogging, I used to organize by favorite brand and then by brand bottle shape, and then within that by color. Now I organize by brand, and then within each brand I organize that by rainbow order. And for me, that is the easiest way for me to organize everything because I'm more likely to remember brand and color than I am to remember anything else. These polishes here are some of my backups and dupes from polishes I already have from China Glaze. Some of these, like these Eco Glaze ones, were from NPR that China Glaze had sent me after I purchased all 40 of them. And then some of these I had purchased in like lots, like on eBay or Mercari. I posted about this the other day on my Instagram story, but I purchased one lot and they shipped all the polishes in like one big bubble mailer with nothing in between. So irony of the day, I ordered a lot of China Glaze nail polishes off of eBay. This is the sticker that was on the box. Here's the box. You know, everything seems okay. I noticed as soon as I picked it up that it sounded like bottles were rattling. So I open it. Inside of the box, we have a bubble mailer. I opened the bubble mailer, and this is how everything was shipped. Handled with care, but this is how everything was shipped. And so one of the polishes broke. I'll put a picture in the corner. And so like I have a bunch of polishes like this that are just covered. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've never tried the China Glaze matte top coat. I don't know if I really want to, but I'm just gonna put these in here for destash. But like everything else, I'm gonna start sorting these by color. Over here on my laptop, I have a spreadsheet open on Google Docs. So previously, how I used to do my spreadsheet is I do brand, the name of the polish type, the color, any notes, like I mentioned if it was a stainer or I had any issues with it. And so yeah, I'd put like notes, like if I had like the brand's official description, I'd put that there. I'd put the collection, I wrote if I purchased it, if it was PR, and then like blog posts. I feel like that's too much to keep up with, so I am going to go minimalist. So now I'm just going to do the brand name, the name of the polish, whether I purchased it or for PR, and then a link to a blog post or a swatch photo if I have one, and that's it. That is going to be like how I do my spreadsheet. I feel like anything else is just too time consuming for me to commit to anymore. Like I need something that's fast, easy, super quick, just put it in. And if you were here for the last nail polish reorganization, yes, I have gotten a new rug. I actually just got this last weekend. Okay, so back to pinks. So yeah, I always start with pink when I am doing these just because pink is my favorite color. Next question is, what is my favorite type of nail art? I think I would probably go with either stamping, gradients, or marbling. So it just dawned on me that what I should do is clear out a full Helmer so I have somewhere to put these polishes. Because it just dawned on me that like if I want to put them away in a way that I have space, I'm gonna need something to put them in. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get these back into piles of color. And then once I have these emptied out, then we're gonna get to the organization. Because like it just dawned on me when all these spread out that there's going to be a lot on the floor. And if anyone's wondering what the choice of entertainment is today, we aren't watching Twilight again. This time I'm watching the show Good Girls on Netflix. I just started it and I really, really like it. And also, these polishes right here are probably like my most prized China Glaze possessions. These are 3 bottles of Wish on a Starfish, which is my all-time favorite China Glaze polish and my all-time favorite nail polish, like, ever. I feel like I fought so hard to get these, and, like, they're literally, like, the prized possessions. Like, I love them. Okay. So, pink. Question is, what is the first nail art that I tried? I do believe my first nail art that wasn't like just messing with like a topper is doing a gradient, and then I also bought nail vinyls from Twinkle Tea and made this cute little cat design, which you're seeing here in the corner. I feel like I have a lot more than I ever would have realized. Why is this stuff on? Probably shouldn't put red and pink so close together, but... So yeah, speaking of some prized possessions from China Glaze, I acquired 2 bottles of Don't Let the Dead Bite. I really lucked out last year and this year on grabbing China Glaze polishes at like a good price that are very hard to find. And the fact that I was able to obtain 2 bottles of Don't Let the Dead Bite for less than $20. The next question is, what polish do I feel is the catalyst of my polish obsession? Honestly, I don't know if I could pinpoint one specific nail polish, but I kind of feel like me discovering the world of nail polish online and like indie polish really just made me go buck wild because, like, you know, glitter. Okay. So I cleared out one. So I'm going to put all of the pinks in one drawer, all the reds in one drawer. Yellow and orange are likely going to go together, but like that's how we're going to go through this organization thing. I forgot to mention that I do store all my polishes in IKEA Helmers. What is this fuzzy thing? I have drawer liners in them. You can't see because they are clear, but I use the drawer liners from IKEA. I'll have links in the description box for everything that I like, other than the polishes. I'll have links. Next question is, what polish do I feel is missing from my collection? As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I was able to obtain a lot of the polishes that I really had wanted from my Lemmings list last year and this year. One thing that's definitely standing out in my mind is I would love to get a full set of the China Glaze Halloween collection called Paint It Black from a few years ago. And I definitely don't need them, and I probably have things that are similar to them already, but if I ever come across like a full listing of all 6 polishes for like less than $40, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, update. So I've got the pinks laid out. I'm adding them to the spreadsheet, and I am suddenly feeling like I am not loving how long the extra time is taking to add color and finish after all. So I think I'm going to actually remove those now. I want this to be quick and easy, and I feel like if it's not quick and easy, I am not going to do it. I made the executive decision to organize the spreadsheet by the brand name, the polish name, whether I purchased it or it was received in PR, and then a link to my blog post. We'll also have a link in the description box to my old spreadsheet in case anyone is kind of curious on how like super like anal retentive I was on the old one. The reason why I stopped using the old one is all of the information I like to include in my spreadsheet is when I got stuff in PR, I didn't necessarily always have all of that information, so I couldn't really update it as things came in. I'd have like dozens of polishes that need to be added in, and it just was way too time consuming. So I stopped. Okay, Sassy's here now. Hi, Sassy. I am gonna show what I just ordered. Sassy! I'm gonna show what I just ordered because this is part of the nail polish organization project we're doing. So part of my nail polish organization, if you haven't noticed, is all my polishes have these little glass cabochons on the tops. This is how like I'm able to easily see the polishes in all the drawers. Okay, so if my math is correct, and I did use my calculator, I ordered 2,500 glass cabochons.
Oh my God!
from AliExpress. Hopefully that is showing up. It was definitely cheaper than if I had ordered them on Amazon. I usually do order them on Amazon because I usually order them in quantities of like 200, but I wanted to try to save some money. I didn't finish my train of thought there. I'm not surprised at all that I have so few reds, since I don't buy, I've never really in my history of buying nail polish have purchased reds, but I'm a little surprised that there's so few of them. I need to get an empty Helmer drawer so I can put these in. Sassy, what are you doing? You're lucky you're cute, you know that? I had to keep this part in because Sassy is just so dang cute and I just wanted her to have her little moment. Question is, how do I remove my nail polish? I remove my nail polish with 100% acetone. I go through a lot of acetone, so I do buy it by the gallon. I don't really like acetone that come with the additive already in it. I just find the fragrance on them just smells horrendous. The only nail polish remover that comes with like the additive already in it that I actually like is Zoya's. I also like to switch up my fragrances that I use in my acetone pump, so I buy acetone additives from Heather's Hughes, Sweet and Sour Lacquer, and then I also get some NPR from Ribbit Stickets, and I kind of alternate between those three. Okay, got another dupe. Stop that train. Another dupe. I didn't say a dupe, another backup or whatever. Next question is, outside of like all things nails, what other hobbies do I have? Generally, if I'm not doing something nail related, I'm probably either reading or in the kitchen cooking something. So reading, cooking, and baking are like my favorite hobbies. I also really like to play video games. I used to play them like a lot more. Like video games used to be my life. And now, like, if I get in like 45 minutes a day, like that's like a lot for me for one day. Apparently I have 3 bottles of Ready to Rave, and they're all 3 different colors. Next question is, will I be bringing back my super long nails? Honestly, probably not. If I did, it would probably be in the form of doing like a nail art on like press-on nails for like something temporary. I hope that doesn't make anyone feel too bad, so sorry. Okay, so battery died. I just put in my dummy battery that I use for live stream so the battery won't die. Okay, so we are going through oranges now. I'm probably gonna put oranges and yellows in the same drawer because I don't feel like I get a lot of oranges. Maybe that'll change this year, who knows, but I feel like I don't get a lot of oranges or yellows. I'm just gonna put them in the same drawer together. Next question is pros and cons to organizing by brand versus by color. I think whether or not you organize by brand or color, I think it really depends on the person. I think originally one of the reasons why I started organizing by brand is because I used to actually organize by bottle type, which is kind of like organizing by brand. That peeve of mine used to be seeing different shaped bottles together in the same drawer or on my shelves. Like, I don't know why it bothered me so much, but it did. However, once I really got into indies, I kept finding that some brands kept changing their bottle shape anyway, and I just kind of had to get over the annoyance of different bottles together in the same drawer. I think I just like the extra anal retentiveness that is organizing by brand versus just organizing by color, because I can organize by brand and then organize by color. So yeah, it definitely boils down to personal preference. I think mainly the only reason why I haven't switched to just by color is I generally look for brand more than I look for by color. All right, we got another case of 2 of the same, yet the bottles are different colors. So this is 2 of Sun Upon My Skin. I don't know which one to keep because I don't know what it's supposed to look like. The next question is, how much has my nail polish collection grown this year and last year? I know for sure it's definitely grown in the hundreds. If we're talking 400 or 800, I truly have no idea. I know when I first started blogging in 2020 up until late 2021, I gained over 1,000 bottles in that time span. About a quarter of the way through 2022, I did decrease heavily on how much PR I was taking in because like it was just a ridiculous amount of stuff to be getting to swatch. But even with that decrease, last year I definitely took in hundreds of bottles of nail polish, both in PR and stuff that I personally purchased. Second part to this question was, how much have I sold / donated? I will be honest, I don't actually have a set number. I did keep fairly good track of the stuff that I put on my D-stash sale, but the stuff that was like given away and donated, I did not actually keep track. I just kind of went through drawers and put them in a box and just like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. So I don't actually have a number on what was like actually donated / given away. Final part to this question is, what brands styles do I reach for when I'm not swatching? My last couple of manicures have all been either Essie or China Glaze. As far as finishes go, I tend to reach for like vibrant colors, shimmers, and glitters. The main deciding factor on what I'm wearing like for fun and not for swatching is generally just like, it has been sitting in a drawer for way too long and I still haven't worn it, so I'm gonna wear it now. Or I just got this in the mail and I definitely need this on my nails now. Do I have 3 of these? So I just found out that I apparently have 3 bottles of Butt of Corpse. I knew that I had 2. I did not know that I had 3. Another question was how I organize swatch sticks. So I used to use swatch sticks religiously, and for those, I did organize those by color. Much like my old spreadsheet, I also did abandon using swatch sticks for 3 reasons for the most part. The first being time. It was just very time consuming. 2, I kind of felt like most of the polishes I started getting in from like by the time I started my blog, I was swatching them all, so like in theory I could just go through my blog and see what I have swatches of. The third being space. When I stopped using swatch sticks, I think I was at like 1,100 or 1,200 bottles of nail polish, and that's a lot of swatch sticks. A lot. More duplicates. This one is Starboard. Looks like the colors still look the same though. This is very eye-opening. I'm honestly wondering how much of these duplicates are my own purchases and how much are from buying like big old lots on eBay. Next question, what is my favorite nail polish finish and what advice I would have for a nail polish newbie? Without a doubt, my favorite finish is basically anything sparkly, be that glitter crellies, be that glitter and jelly bases, shifty shimmers, sparkly flakies, just anything sparkly, and that's pretty much where my heart lays. Some good advice that I wish that I had when I first got into like doing my nails at home. Biggest one is nail polish does not expire, because nail polish is technically cosmetics. The big companies have to put an expiration on the bottles, like they have to do that, but nail polish does not really expire. Pigments can and will definitely fade. Purples are especially prone to fading, but like nail polish as itself will not go bad like say an eyeshadow would. Yeah. Don't toss out your nail polish just because it's a few years old. Like, add some thinner to it if it's a little bit too thick to apply. Another thing that I wish I had realized, especially when I was first getting started out, is one, there is absolutely no reason to purchase everything. I know FOMO is definitely real. I feel like FOMO shopping is a big part of purchasing indie nail polish. Probably one of my least favorite things about purchasing indie nail polish is that so much of it is limited edition. If you don't buy it at that very moment, you might not be able to buy it again in the future, which is a real bummer. However, I have really come to the conclusion that pretty much everything gets duplicated eventually. So like, don't lose your mind or like even spend money that you can't really afford to spend to get something just because like it's limited edition and you're scared you'll never see it again. This question is, what are my favorite and least favorite chores that I have for the homestead? Immediately, my least favorite would definitely be anything that requires me to go outside, and 2, cleaning the litter boxes. Like, I hate cleaning litter boxes so damn much, and we have 7 cats, so I'm constantly cleaning litter boxes. And without a doubt, my favorite is definitely anything that requires me to be in the kitchen. Like, I love cooking, I love baking, I love canning. This year I'm hoping to get a lot more canning done with the stuff in our garden. I'm planning on recording some of that too. I hope people will, want to join me in canning adventures this year. Speaking of cooking, someone did ask what are my favorite recipes. I recently found out that I really love chicken pot pie casserole. It is basically the same as chicken pot pie. However, instead of putting it in like a pie plate with like a pie crust, you basically put it in like a casserole dish and then you put biscuits on the top. I freaking love it. My favorite low cost meal, I like to think of most of the food that I cook as low cost because I shop sales. With the exception to like fresh produce stuff, I buy everything in bulk. When I say bulk, I mean like actual like 20 to 50 pound increments of things in bulk. We have 3 freezers here, and plus we have a basement, so like we've got plenty of storage space for food, so I make the most of it. Continue with your question. You also asked if my husband and I share similar tastes in food. In general, yes, we tend to like the same things, so cooking for the both of us tends to be pretty easy. Biggest things that we don't agree on food is I love lemon anything, and I will cook with so much lemon because I just love the flavor of it. Wayne does not like lemon nearly as much as I do. He also does not tolerate super spicy foods as well as I do, so I can take a bit more heat in my food than he can. Wayne also tends to cook with a lot more pork than I do, so he likes bacon, ham, and those kind of things. I actually did not eat any pork until I met Wayne. Pigs are one of my favorite animals, and I really want a pet pig. I've actually tried to go vegetarian quite a few times in my life just because I really love animals and sometimes feel bad eating them. So it is now Saturday, the day after I did all the organization. We're gonna have like a mini vlog kind of situation for today. So it's a little bit after 8 o'clock. We are about to bring Darla and her kittens to the vet's office for the first time. So yeah, after that, then we're heading down to the farm because Wayne has to do a couple things down there, and I wanted to show you all some baby chicks. Sass, come here, come say hi. Hopefully this is in shot. So Sassy is here too. Yes. No, you're not licking off my lotion. I love you though. Here's everything still from yesterday. So I was able to finish. It took a little over 3 hours. And so all of the Helmer drawers are still on the floor. And then all of the duplicates are right here. That's all of the things that are going to end up in D-stash. And then these are just toppers. They're going to go back into the toppers drawer. And that was my hair you saw a second ago. Here is some more chicken content. Good morning. And there's Kevin, for anyone looking for Kevin, all the way down there. And there's Sassy. Wayne is throwing her tennis ball with her. And there's everyone. Hi, Darla. You guys are okay. It's okay. Hey everyone! It has been a long time since we had the piggies.
Hi.
Hey, hey, hey.
Whenever I come here, I always wear the wrong shoes. I just got these sneakers and gonna be covered in pig shit. So here is the newest batch of chicks that we got. Let me open this door. And also, hey guys. You guys are getting big. Hey Camo, long time no see. Hi, it is Saturday sometime in the afternoon. We just got in from visiting the farm. I hope you enjoyed all of the content of the pigs and the chickens. I am going to set the camera up on a tripod and start getting stuff put away.
What we really need is
Come on, move, Sass.
is to have is to be able to set up next to a fireplace, give you something that looks like a wine glass, whatever you choose to put in it.
Yeah.
That way you can do Nikki's Naughty Librarian.
I think you just want me to dress up as a naughty librarian for your own enjoyment, and it has nothing to do with YouTube.
No reason why both can't be true.
And guess what? My camera's recording, so they heard you say that, you pervert.
Pervert.
Oh no, not on my laptop.
Come here. I'll take the dog.
Thank you. So after some thought, I have decided that instead of separating the China Glaze Eco Glaze and the Eco Glaze and the Everglaze lines, I'm going to actually store them with all of the China Glaze. So here are all of my Eco Glaze polishes. Hopefully that's showing up. Hi, Kit Kat. The next question is, what is my hair care routine? This is going to be a little underwhelming because I don't actually have one. I just wash my hair when it feels dirty. I find with both my hair type as well as having locks that like less is more. I don't use any conditioners with my hair. At most, I will use Jamaican black castor oil on my scalp. Will occasionally use jojoba oil as like a sealant after I wash my hair. But again, less is more for my hair. I have had my locks for 12 or 13 years now, I believe. And I've just found that the less I do with my hair, the better off it is. So that's what I do. I generally freeform. I started my locks doing 2-strand twists and I just kind of freeform for the most part. I started going in for yearly maintenances back in 2021. I am very protective of my hair, so I also don't really trust hairstylists to touch my head. Only person that I trust to do anything to my hair is Ashley from Dreadful Locks here in Connecticut. I see her every year. So done with sorting all of the the Everglaze plus this random Nicole by OPI. I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna put all of these into this bucket here so that I can get the tops of these swatched so that they're ready to be put away in the main drawer. Next question is my favorite brands. My favorite indies are Heather's Hues, Night Owl Lacquer, Fair Maiden Polish. Favorite mainstreams are China Glaze, Orly, and Essie. And I am also surprised, but yeah, Essie's definitely made it onto the favorites list. Okay, I'm gonna move the tripod around so you can see me put everything away. Here are all of the pinks. Why do I keep doing this? Technically, I think the pinks and the reds could have all fit in the same drawer. I have a strong feeling I'm going to be obtaining a lot more reds the more I review this brand. Here is orange and yellow. Orange, yellow, green. Here is the green drawer. I'm actually surprised I have so many greens. Blue, I'm not surprised at all about the amount of blues. And we have purple. Let's fix the ones that fell over. Okay, I can't count apparently. Browns and nude shades. I'm gonna have to go try to find where I left my roller because this drawer doesn't have a liner. And then finally, the blacks, grays, silvers, and whites. We did it! We are done. Oh, actually no, I have to put away the toppers. And here is a final overhead shot of all of the polishes put away. As you know, I do rainbow order. I usually do from lightest to darkest within these drawers, but right after I recorded this video, I actually got sick. So I recorded this part here this morning, which is the day the video is going up. So it's been almost a month since I recorded the main part of this video, but things are still organized by drawer in color order. So I think that is going to be the end of today's video for at least this portion of the organization. So just thank you all for watching. There's going to be another one of these coming up as I reorganize all of my other brands. Hopefully this video was entertaining of some sort. I really hope like the pigs and the chickens made it a little better. Just thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to like the video before you leave and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Kevin was late to getting food, so there he is looking on. Poor Kevin. He's little, so I always like to say something extra for him because I always feel bad how he's always late to get food, but I wasn't thinking. I thought he'd come out sooner.